Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from a Rahdo Roundup video, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup that this came from, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner screen or follow the show notes, or if you'd like to know more about the game, there's a link for it down in the show notes as well. Okay, let's get to it. Sheepy Time! Oh my goodness! I did not expect much from this game, folks. I'll be honest. It looks like it's a game for kids. And the theme certainly sounds like it because we are sheep that are trying to jump over the fence to help people get their 40 winks. And the first player to score 40 points by literally having our sheep just move clockwise around a rondelle and jump over a fence to score points. Anybody would think, yeah, this is just a simple, lightweight game for kids. It's not. Do not be fooled. Do not judge this book by its cover. This is a surprisingly deep and interesting rondelle game. Rondelles are one of my favorite gameplay mechanisms of all time. And the way this game works is you've got on your turn 3 cards in your hand, and you're going to play one of them, and the cards let you do things like move a certain number of spaces or interact with the at the beginning of the game, there's just the rondelle, there's just the players, and there is the nightmare, which is there's one of 3 creatures that moves around the rondelle and kind of blocks spaces and gets in our way and scares us and maybe wakes us up. Because this is a push your luck game. You want to keep going around and around and around the rondelle, scoring more and more points. But the longer you go, the more likely the nightmare is going to catch you. And if he catches you, you lose all your progress. You bust in push your luck fashion. So you've got your cards, you're trying to play the right one that will put you in a position that minimizes your chance of running afoul of the nightmare. But the brilliant thing is, occasionally you get to grab these dream tiles that you put on the outskirts, and then those mean not only are you just trying to move around the rondelle, going clockwise and avoiding the nightmare, but you're specifically trying to land on specific spokes to activate all these different powers. And the game comes with like a couple dozen of them, and you're only going to see a few of them every single game, and they all interact in really interesting ways to create this maze of stuff that you're trying to navigate. Look, I gotta move forward because I gotta get over that fence, but I've got to move over here to stay away from the shadow, but I've got to land on this thing, and I've got 3 cards. Each one of them will let me move in a different way. Which one am I going to play? Am I going to be safe? Am I going to push my luck? Because I'll be able to activate this power, and it's only a 1 in 5 chance that the nightmare will land on me. This game is brilliant. It's wonderful and charming and quirky with its presentation. And I could imagine trying to use this as a gateway game, maybe. But the thing is, the longer it goes and the more of these special tiles appear on the outskirts of the board, it gets... I'm not saying this is like a Vita Lasarda super duper heavyweight Euro game, but there is a surprising amount of heft. And in all honesty, it is just a blast. This is my wife's game of the month. She loved it that much, and I loved it too. In a very good month with a lot of really great games. It's my number 3. I cannot recommend Sheepy Time highly enough. It is a blast. It is super charming, and it's just a fun little push your luck. But it has so much more going on with it than most push your luck style games. I doff my cap to my number 3 of the month, Sheepy Time.